Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is a very easy 10-minute floor yoga sequence for anyone that needs some neck and shoulder support. So if you tend to get some neck tension or shoulder tension daily, these poses are definitely for you. They're fairly easy to do and we stay really close to the mat. So go ahead and grab you some water, a towel, or a mat, and let's get started. We're gently seated here. As we inhale, we want to guide our chin up to the ceiling, and as we exhale, we want to create some circles with our right or left ear. So I'm starting off by allowing the right ear to go over to the right shoulder. On the inhale, on my exhale, I'm looking up to the ceiling and guiding that chin over to the bottom part of my body. Inhaling the chin back up to the ceiling and then exhaling over to the shoulder. So just doing some easy circles, really slow here with my neck. As I inhale, I can go up, and as I exhale, I can come down. All right, that should feel really good for just working the spine, getting the spine energized and open. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to rotate the shoulders gently up to the ears and circle them slowly back to the back of the body, bringing the shoulders gently forward and then rotating the opposite direction. This really helps work all 6 parts of the spine while still relaxing the lower part of the body, but activating the core of the arms as well as the stomach muscles and some of the shoulder muscles as well. Inhale, arms go up to over our heads, so almost a mini prayer pose, and then we're going to rotate by placing the right hand slightly behind us and down on the floor. And as we do that, we're going to guide our left hand up and over our shoulder. We can use our chin to look over that opposite shoulder as well. So as I lean over to the left, I'm looking over to the right and vice versa. This is also activating all parts of the arm and even the shoulder blades as we're bringing in the back of the shoulders for a nice press stretch. Okay, inhale, bring the chin up to the ceiling, and exhale, bring the chin back down before we guide the arms back forward for our second set. This second set is going to be a seated twist, so I'm going to gently place my right hand on my left knee and allow the left hand to gently fall behind you onto the floor or the mat. As you inhale, bring the arms up, and as you exhale, gently place the opposite hand on that knee. All right? Do this a few more times until your body feels like it's ready to move on, and then we're going to do some cactus poses with our arms. So as we inhale, we bring the arms up, and on the exhale, we're going to gently bend the arms down. And while you're in this cactus pose, go ahead and rotate just the top of your body to the left and to the right, making sure that the elbows are as even as they can be with the sides of the body, spreading the fingers wide and allowing the wrists to relax. Inhale, bring the arms up. And exhale, we're going to go on to our second set. Bring the hands into prayer mode before we climb onto our hands and knees for a beautiful tabletop pose, making sure that the shoulders are directly above the hands, and the knees are directly behind the wrists. So a few spaces if possible. Go ahead and feel into your body with some slow rocks back and forth. Allow the chin to come to the chest as you relax the top of the neck and the entire spine here. We're going to go into our thread the needle pose. So when you feel as if you're balanced onto both of your knees, the first thing you're going to do is stretch that left leg back, pressing the toes into the mat like a little low lunge here. We're just getting the spine activated. We're going to do a small cat-cow, so press the back up to the ceiling on the inhale, and on the exhale, release the stomach down to the mat. And then we're going to just work on the other side as well. So we're going to end up pressing the right toes into the mat, stretching that right leg, allowing the chin to come down to the neck. And we're just working all parts of the spine here, the upper, lower, and the back part of the spine, by just creating a little bit of tension in the feet, creating some balance in the knees, and relying on our neck to guide us here as our chin gently lifts up and down. You're doing a great job, and we just got started here. We have a few more minutes to go, so I hope you're feeling a little bit of tension in your neck and in your shoulders as you do a few of these isolated poses. Back down to cat-cow just for a little bit before we go into some rounded circles. So for the rounded circles, we're going to suck the stomach in and press the back all the way up to the ceiling, straighten out the arms, and we're going to just move our body in a circular motion. There's no right or wrong way to do this. Just think about your body going around in a circle. So you're pressing the heels back and up to the booty, and you're pressing the booty back and up to the heels as you make your way around in a circle. When you come back to center, you want to press the stomach down to the mat as you suck the body in, and then lift the left arm all the way up to the ceiling. Use your eyes to gaze up at that left hand, and then you're going to swoop the left arm underneath the body. So kind of underneath the right arm as we go into our thread the needle pose. You're going to then extend the right hand and arm up and over the right ear, and you're laying on that left shoulder, on that left ear, to give yourself some breath and relaxation. You're doing an amazing job. Good job. We're going to stay here for about 2 breaths, inhaling and exhaling out of the nose and mouth. And then we're going to extend the left hand back up to the ceiling as we work on the right side. Lift the right arm up, inhale and exhale, swoop the right arm underneath the left part of the body, laying on that right shoulder and right ear, extending the left hand and arm, follow through forward. Okay? Think about your hands in this pose. Think about your toes. Think about your ears and even your stomach. Think about relaxing your fingers, relaxing your jaw and your mouth, and relax your eyes before you press that left hand back into the mat and extend the right hand up to the ceiling. Do some small seated side twists here just to work the pelvic area and different parts of the spine. Good job. We're going to then just fall and cascade onto our stomach, onto our pelvic area. Point the toes back, and if you can bring the legs together a little bit to kiss. We're going to be on our forearms here, so allow the hands to press into the mat. The elbows are onto the forearms, and just do some gentle neck stretches. So allow the chin to come up to the top of the ceiling, slowly, and then allow the chin to come back down to the chest. Gently bring the chin over to the right shoulder, guide the chin over to the left shoulder, and do this a few more times, just once again working the neck and the shoulders in a very isolated pose. We're getting really flexible with the top part of the body before we go ahead and press up to an upward dog, allowing the pelvic area to rest on the mat. The shoulders are now tight and the arms are straight. So all of our core is working here, but we're guiding our chin up to the ceiling before bringing our toes together, our legs together for a child's pose. Okay, so our toes are going to be together, and so are our knees and our legs. We're just going to extend the arms forward here. If you want, you can bring the hands to the back of the neck and massage the neck or the shoulders. You can allow the hands to lay just gently onto the mat. You can even flip the palms up and allow the wrists to rest. But this is very great for the entire back and the shoulders and spine. We're allowing the shoulders to relax in an inverted pose while working the neck in a downward pose. So the neck is able to strengthen and extend. It's also able to push back on some tension. All right. Breathing, inhaling and exhaling deeply through the nose and the mouth here. So inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. And just listening to our body. We have done a lot of work in these poses. Though they're very slow, they're still isolated and they're working specific parts of the body. When you're ready, slowly guide your body back up, letting your neck and chin being the last to come up off of the mat. Sitting in your body and allowing this seated savasana to take over all of the different poses that you've done in your body, and just feeling good for the time you've spent with yourself today. You did a great job. Bringing the hands back up into prayer mode and preparing to exit class. If you like these videos, please let me know by liking or subscribing, and I'll make more for you all. Thank you.